de su hermana y se justificó diciendo que quería satisfacer sus repugnantes necesidades.
I just wasn't really thinking about anything other than I just wanted my needs.
Pero cuando ella lo expuso en televisión y lo confrontó, él ni siquiera se inmutó.
How can you look at a family member and just be okay with hurting them just to meet your own needs because you are that selfish?
Una joven asistió al programa de Dr. Phil para dar a conocer al mundo entero un horrible momento de su vida. Y es que cuando eran tan solo unos niños, su hermano la tocó sin su consentimiento de ella y nadie en su familia hizo algo al respecto.
When this first happened, you were how old, 11?
11.
He touched you inappropriately while you were asleep.
Right.
So you tell your mother, and take me through that moment. This has happened to you, and you muster up the courage to go tell your mother. Take me through that moment when you told your mother about this. Was it scary for you?
It wasn't really scary for me to tell her. I was more just kind of confused and like disoriented, like what just happened.
What came of it?
Nothing. I mean, she had called a counselor and tried to get him some counseling, but that didn't really happen.
So you just continued living together?
Right.
He'd be in the same room with you, same dinner table, same couch, watching TV, whatever?
Yeah.
Did he ever say anything to you about it?
No.
Pero pese a que la chica le contó a sus padres lo que había sucedido con su hermano, ellos prefirieron hacer como si nada hubiese pasado.
Built up resentment right away
Definitely, yeah.
to your parents. What did you want them to do?
Well, I wanted them to put me first, and I don't feel like they did that. They let him, just go back to normal. I mean, and this is gonna sound crazy, but they didn't even like ground him. Like life just went back to like normal, completely normal.
Mm-hmm. How did that make you feel about yourself?
It made me feel like I wasn't as important as my brother.
It happens a second time, and you're 13 now. You go to your mother again, and she says what?
How did this happen again? I don't understand. So she was confused, she was angry again, but then again, how angry can you be? I mean, you're partly to blame because you didn't do anything in the first place to protect me.
No obstante, el momento se volvió aún más tenso cuando al programa llegó su pervertido hermano, quien quedó al descubierto frente al mundo entero.
Tell me what goes through your mind when you touch your sister or you touch a child. What goes through your mind at that moment?
I just wasn't really thinking about anything other than I just wanted my needs met, and I realized that it was wrong now, but at the time it didn't really feel wrong. It felt right for me, but I realize now that was messed up, what I did. And
well, based on your recounting, we've put together a list of your offenses. You touched a 5-year-old girl when you were 9, touched a 6-year-old girl when you were 12, touched your sister when she was 11 and you were 13, touched your mother's breast several times when you were 13, touched your sister when she was 13 and you were 14.
Y es que incluso su propia madre reconoció haber sido acosada por su propio hijo y se convirtió en una víctima más.
No, I never touched my mother's breasts.
You'd be sitting by me on the couch, and I'd have my arm around you, and you would poke my breast, and then you would say, "Whoops, Mom."
How do you feel about what you've done to your sister?
I feel terrible about it. I never planned on hurting my sister. I love my sister. I apologize. Like, the letter that I wrote you, maybe you didn't find it sincere, but I put a lot of time and effort into that. I probably spent about 3 days writing that. And my dad says that it took me 3 days because I was lazy. No, it took me 3 days because I really wanted to pour my heart and emotion into it.
Pero pese a que el chico intentó limpiar su imagen en televisión, sus intentos fueron completamente en vano y solo quedó en ridículo frente a miles de personas.
I don't think that it was as sincere as you say it is, because how can you look at a family member and just be okay with hurting them just to meet your own needs because you are that selfish? It was your selfishness that made you do all those things.
Have you ever told him how you feel about it?
Mm-hmm.
What have you told him?
I told him that I'm just still so angry and confused and disgusted at the fact that he took advantage of me twice. And I mean, we're brother and sister. It was unbelievable that he could look at me and think those things. I just can't stand to look at him when I think about what he did.
Y tanto su hermana como Dr. Phil se encargaron de enfrentarlo y de ponerlo en su lugar como él, que realmente es.
You need to start pulling your head out and learn something that you don't know.
I don't think I'm a know-it-all at all.
Well, your arrogance is unbelievable. You're going to lecture her about what she does being inconsistent? Seriously? I don't think so. But I will give you the answer. She loves her brother. She hates what he did. That is not inconsistent. I can tell you this. You are sitting next to a predator.